I think every day I've had this experience like I can't imagine learning more, or I can't imagine experiencing more, I can't imagine it getting better. Today must have been the best day. But then the next day you guys somehow top it with even better experiences, like dancing or seeing these manuscripts in person from the 14th century of Armenian history that honestly I never thought I would have the opportunity to see this kind of history and culture up front, you know, within inches of me, or to see how these manuscripts are restored and why that is so important for us to keep this work up. We learned, for example, that the first shoe that we found was found in Armenia. You know, the tradition of rug making has been essential to rug making in this region and throughout the world. The first winemaking that we know about so far is in Armenia. And when we think about the importance of the preservation of Armenian culture and society, it dawned on me that there is so much at stake, not just for the Armenian people, but for humanity, that this culture is part of our story as humans. And so when we're talking about the importance of teaching this genocide to people, teaching the identity, teaching the culture, really understanding what we as a global humanity have at stake is so important to me now. I'm an IB Global Politics teacher, and this fits so nicely into the IB Global Politics curriculum, teaching about power and sovereignty, human rights, and peace and conflict. And I want to lead a workshop in collaboration with Amnesty International about how to teach faculty sponsors and student leaders how to give a crash course in the Armenian Genocide and use that as some context and case study for understanding the Artsakh Wars. I also am a media literacy teacher, and I want to explore the role of media literacy in understanding genocide, looking at the 1915 headlines and comparing them to the headlines that we're reading today or that we're not reading. I started to read about what was happening in Artsakh. I didn't understand why this was happening, what was the conflict between Armenia and Azerbaijan, and so I'm so grateful to have had this experience. I feel better equipped to continue this education in a responsible way. The personal experience that I have had as a teacher, learning from the Armenian Genocide Museum and Institute, experiencing the culture and history directly, not reading about it, but seeing it with my own eyes, dancing with my own body, I feel like is a huge part of my own genocide education. And so it is my dream to work with the Genocide Education Project to create a model for bringing students to Armenia and giving them the kind of education that we've been able to experience this week.